Well, behind me is a street corner that you may recognize, at least by name, from the news. Jane-Finch and the area around here has been plagued by gun violence and gang problems for years. And during this federal election campaign, it's actually become a political issue as well. But to get beyond the headlines, we thought we'd bring in our Heather Robinson, whose backpacker's guide to the campaign has brought her from St. John's through the Maritimes now to Toronto. And you spoke to some people in this neighborhood.
I did, Ian, and people here are very concerned about the levels of violence of the recent shootings, and yet they're looking for solutions that come from their own neighborhood, from here in Jane-Finch.
There's been a lot of recent shootings in this neighborhood, specifically, like you can see right here. See a bullet hole right here.
It's the Toronto the tourist brochures don't talk about, Jane-Finch. But I wanted tour guides anyway, and Mark Sims and Paul Nguyen are perfect for the job. They both grew up here.
It's not a rich area, but it's a hard-working area, and I think that's what matters.
Sims and Nguyen admit it's tough seeing drug dealers in the neighborhood, hearing gunshots, having friends killed. How did you resist it then? How did you resist the pressure?
Parenting played a major role. I think that's a lot of the problems that we're having around here is just the parenting. A lot of the parents are busy working, so they don't have time to be home to parent anybody. This is all my Jane-Finch people.
With recent shootings, gun violence has become a hot topic during this election, but Nguyen says people here feel used by the politicians, like when Paul Martin came to the area.
It was primarily a photo op. I mean, it was sad that it took Paul Martin to bring down our mayor to come down here. And they're going to fix the gun problem by banning guns or having more police presence. I mean,
is it a gun problem?
It's a poverty problem.
Sims calls the whole thing a drive-by talking because he says they never stop to listen. Regardless, there's no quick fix.
It's just, what do these guys do when they get out of jail? You know, they can't get a job. You know, being from Jane-Finch is hard enough to get a job. When you find out you're from Jane-Finch and you have a criminal record for possession, especially, like how the hell are you going to get a job?
I'll show you this one. This is called Your Local Politician Speaks, and this is from one of the Conservative candidates.
Nguyen and Sims are trying to change their community's reputation by creating opportunities themselves. They've launched a website, Jane-Finch.com.
All of the people that work on this site are from Jane-Finch. So we have a lot of people working together, not getting paid. They're donating their time and services for a positive cause. You know, hopefully just basically open doors for people, because it has opened doors for me.
Making homemade rap videos as kids kept them off the streets. Now it's what they're giving back to Jane-Finch.
So we have people on the site right now that are working with us that have sold drugs and shotguns, and now all they want to do is shoot videos.